Hey, what's up, James? Um, it was okay. Ran around Walmart because I had to go pick up my Black Friday deal, but the Black Friday parking was gone, so I'm like, well, that's awkward. And then ended up, just go ahead and saying, I'm here, but the parking spot's full. And then they ended up, calling me and ended up picking it up. So it all worked out in the end. How about yours, James? So did you get anything? I don't know. I don't know if y'all celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't think y'all do y'all? Or maybe you do, just maybe it's a different day or something. Or are we still waiting for the Christmas? Uh, do you have like an equivalent day or? Do y'all celebrate Christmas over there? I think you did say that y'all celebrate that. think that's all the models. Okay. All right. So I finally got these guys base coated. Still missing some bolt pistols though. I think that guy's missing a bolt pistol hand. So is this guy. Thunderhammer good. This guy good. This guy good. This guy good. This guy good. Even the Dreadnought's good. And then this guy's good. Jeez. Alright. Jeez. Gold. Always kind of the hard one to remove. Because it's not like the others, even though it's just as acrylic. Probably not going to need that for a little bit. Oh crap, I thought this was empty. Hey. Well, these are models that I definitely want to run. These are assault intercessors. They're not official assault intercessors, as you can see from the sword. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. It has a knife and a sword, including this guy. So it's looking like I'm about to throw the knife. That's super cool. And then the sergeant. Of course, for me, all my sergeants kind of have to point with either their finger, their gun, or a finger. Doesn't matter which one, or a gun. Well, the time-consuming one is still here. I'll work on it slowly, which is going to be a practice technique for Tau, I think. No, or Infinity. One of the two. It's going to be painstaking. Yeah, me too. It's really cool. Yes. It's kind of posed like he's about to throw it too. I mean, he doesn't have too bad of a pose either. Yeah, like this. The heck? Other ones are kind of awkward looking, like this guy. Has his sword up to his chest and pointing a gun, just because I snipped off the arm for like them holding the gun, and glued that arm in there, and then I found a bolt pistol hand. So you'll kind of get like, I mean, kind of like guys like that. Uh, go to a store to buy some Pokemon cards, and in that store, do you see people playing over there? I mean, like over here, I don't play on the weekends because I have to work the weekends. But from what I'm hearing from one person that plays on the weekends, no one plays on the weekends. It's really weird. No, they were playing TCG, but I think they do some events. Huh, it's kind of strange. I mean, like 40K events? Or do you mean like Magic and Pokemon events? I was gonna say you could ask like the owner or whoever runs the store, like do they play 40K, or when do they play 40K over here? You know, that way you'll know when most people play. Like I went their Instagram account and they were posting some events. Oh, they have an Instagram. Oh man, paint's not really sticking. Kind of really strange. So it looks like it doesn't matter what kind of spray paint I get. The paint just does it. I think it's because it's probably super thinned. Yeah, like for me, I asked. They said they. I mean, he couldn't really answer honestly. He gave like, yeah, they play about every day. It's like, okay. They only play on Wednesdays and maybe the weekends. You like my fine detail brush here? Making sure I get all those fine hard access points on this brush here. Oops, touch it with my finger. Is that like the only place that you live close by to? That one hobby shop? Now, this one stuck pretty well. Strange. Well, better than the other one for sure. Same paint though. I guess that's an interesting guy. The guy that's throwing has a spare helmet on his side right here. You can't really see it. Just in case he loses his helmet, he gets another backup, just in case. They made him a spare. Most. Nope, haven't finished my Alpha Legion yet. Nah. They keep changing colors on me, man, so it's like I have to repaint them again. I paint them purple one day, then pink the next, and then blue. I'm like, what the hell, man? It's like if they stopped changing colors on me, I would have been done like a long time ago. But no. I need to 3D print like another bolt pistol and stuff. I found some for free, so I got to get that STL and print out and find some arm that will hold it. Oh, yeah, no. But the thing is, so they keep changing colors. I hope we're talking about the same thing here. Try to get that dreadnought kind of coated the same. See if matte medium will do the trick. It was Caleb. Yeah, no. Alpha Legion. You know what? If you have multiple Space Marine companies, she could just say Alpha Legion at that point. It's like, they're confused. My Alpha Legion's confused. They thought they were Salamanders, then they thought they were Blood Angels, and now they think they're Ultramarines. Hey, what's up, Cockroach? Like my fine brush? It's very, very fine. Super fine detailed brush. Sculpting Among Us as a GIF. Still more Alpha Legion as Lifesaver would say, or La Fever. Sorry, Lifesaver. Trying to finish my Assault Intercessor squad because I actually do run them and I do like them. So that's another thing I have to paint, which is these guys here, which I think they're a pretty simple paint scheme, so shouldn't take too long to paint them. But with the new technique that I learned, it might take a little bit longer now, considering that the original technique somehow is very iffy. So, looks like all the finest people are arriving for the karaoke to start. I don't know, all my sorrowful days of being an Alpha Legion, I guess. Oh why is my Primarch so weak? Oh why is that the case? I have no singing capabilities, so why is my Alpha Legion Primarch Rebute Gilliman so weak? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that layer of coating on it. It's gonna look terrible, but it's a start. Because I haven't really used the Redemptor Dreadnought. It is just so expensive. So I do run the what do you call it, Dreadnought, the Brutalis, because I put it in reserves, and then I can hopefully get a 9-inch charge from it, and fail twice. But it can start outside the field just because it doesn't have any shooting, so I definitely want it in reserve. Whereas this guy can shoot. Okay. Have these two guys to paint too, but they have nubs for arms. Let's see. Booty. Girly man, absolutely. Alpha Legion has to probably just split into two. Is that the reason why he's so small? They got like half the power. They need to do a fusion dance then, so they can combine their powers. When their powers are combined, they can form Captain Alpha or something. Do a fusion dance and call themselves Captain Alpha. I wonder how many of you guys understand that reference. Oops, put a little bit too much there. That's one vote for they don't understand that reference. My bloodfish chapter got so powerful, the High Lords of Terra and Mechanics abandoned regular Marines and had to make the Primus. So James, it's a reference to Captain Planet, a cartoon, and Dragon Ball Z with the fusion dance. Dragon Ball Z, it takes two Super Saiyans to do a fusion dance, and then those two combine to become one. And in Captain Planet, they all combine their ring powers to form Captain Planet. You young folks. No one liked the Heart Kid. Got two more proxies waiting to get printed, plus Batman. I found a custom stat card for him. Jesus. For MCP? Or DCP? Yeah, it was a stupid joke. It's okay. My heart will endure. Also gotta make my second squad of Blade Guard veterans with a custom spear So I think they'll look cool as Marnius Calgar's bodyguard unit. I have the models. I just haven't printed it all quite out yet, I don't think. It's kind of messy, but it's looking good. Alright, one more. After G.I. Joe got lame fighting the Dreadnoks. uh, I like the fire guy, but other than that, it was okay. Like everyone else, except for the. I'm gonna try to reprint the Scarlet Spider Daredevil. Uh, hey, and it saves you a little bit of money there, Caleb, too, as well. You know, I mean, minis alone is just super expensive. But anyways, out of like everyone, one guy had the most useless of powers, but they keep saying that he had the strongest power, I believe. Which is the dude that had heart. It's like, nah, man, you got the ultimate power there. You don't need fire or water or wind. Nah, you got the strongest power, heart. What do you do? I don't know. You do heart things. Must buy his Hasbro and make his G.I. Joe great. Imagine all the new toys for. What would he do? I mean, I heard like he was number one in Diablo 4. Like, but I heard some people say it's not real, which is kind of weird. Said that they paid someone to do it. I mean, I get it's rich for sure. And where does he have time to play that game? Okay, he's a bit splotchy, but he'll be all right. I can fill in those later. All right, I think I need to glue this down because I don't like that. No one's gonna be looking inside. No one. Although I guess if I get another dreadnought, I would try to maybe customize it to where I saw someone do a really cool custom dreadnought where this thing was open and the guy was like trying to come out. This is kind of a custom, not really custom, but it's a custom pose Riptide. No, not Riptide. Sorry, Ghost Kill. He's not meant to be kneeling down. But what I want to do is 3D print a Tau standing right here where he got out of his, his Ghost Kill. So it's kind of like that. I'm gonna put like maybe a mound here so it looks like it's kneeling on something. I saw someone make a Thanos conversion to a Nork Dead Dog proxy. What's awesome. I have no idea what the heck a Nork Dead Dog proxy is. Well, Hasbro owns like Magic the Gathering, doesn't it? Can't remember what Hasbro owns, and also D&D, right? Make D&D great again. Have him kneeling on a rattler. A rattling that's standing up. Oh, he's amazingly his that leg's not glued down, huh? Did not notice that. All time to glue it. Oops, I'm trying to glue this feet down. Oh, that dog was a character. Huh. Oh. Uh, I had some people play Imperial Guard back in the day, but definitely did not see that. I mean, I've seen a Bane Blade for the first time in one of those editions, third, fourth, or fifth, don't remember which one. Almost took it out with a sniper shot. I would have been so happy if I did take it out with a sniper shot. Oops, painting off screen there. Looking pretty good. It won't make it blue link thingy. Just go there, huh? Oh, are you trying to link something? I have no idea how you could do that. I know GW. YouTube blocks stuff. I just don't know how to enable it or anything like that. It's probably not showing anyone the link because I don't see a link at all. Not even words. Huh. I mean, if you give us the official name, we can definitely Google search it. Probably be a lot easier. Hey, what's up, Think? Nice. Oops. Did the lion? What's the lion in that box? Is that what the Christmas box you're talking about? I guess there's a couple of Dark Angels boxes. I mean, I think the Dark Angels ones for the Christmas was pretty worth it if you don't have any of the models. I don't plan on going Dark Angels. Christmas box already had the Deathwing box. Oh, I don't know how many boxes there are, dude. And that's the one with the lion in it, right? Lunchboxes are the best with limited edition books. If you like. Yeah, I mean, lunchboxes are great for starting up armies for sure. Better yet, just do purple and don't even worry about it. How about that? Well, you have to sacrifice some things, you know what I'm saying? Neither your enemies will never see you coming too, so it's a win-win right there. By the time it turns to turn 5, you scored like 100 points and like they're wondering where your models were at. It's like they were on point this entire time. You did nothing. And back out of my list, but I do want to try 'em because when I overcharge. Wait, I think GW changed the way hazardous work. And I mind you, the hazardous mortal still doesn't roll over. It just takes out the model. It deals 3 mortals to the model itself, not the unit. What the 4+2 mortals is fine. Yeah, because it was so confusing at first because usually when you do mortal wounds, it usually goes to the group, which it does. But the thing that they said is that, well, mortals from hazardous and devastating wounds doesn't roll over. So dev wounds are mortal wounds and hazardous is mortal wounds, but only mortal wounds, real mortal wounds, rolls over. Devastation mortal wounds and hazardous mortal wounds doesn't roll over. I'm like, Jesus, GW, why don't you just phrase it some other way? Don't call it mortal wounds then, or some, I don't know, mortal wounds plus or something like that. I don't know. GW has an issue with wording things. I set up all night waiting for the Dark Angels detachment to come out, which is finally there at 4 a.m. I'm an idiot, but it was fun. Well, also, what do you think about the detachment? Oof, man, need more paint. Yeah, it's gonna look very blotchy, but Once the first layer is down, I can finesse it after that. The lion's most attention is fluffy. I notice, was it? It's really weird. Like the Blood Angels detachment seems to, it's like it splits the army up in half. It's kind of like the same thing with the Inquisitor, Imperial Agents Codex. It's like, well, if you're running what is it? Um, Death Company, not Death Company, sorry. Um, why can't I think of their name? If you're running the, no, I haven't yet, Caleb. Out and tag and buff everyone else. Basically, there's a couple of really good. Yeah, yeah. But what is it? It's Blood Angels, Death Company. Like you go Death Company, that means your angelic host and your other squads don't really get much. You only benefit Death Company, and it kind of hurts, I suppose. I haven't played Blood Angels, but I can see it there being quite restrictive. I understand you're meant to play all Death Company, but not all Death Company can take out tanks, I guess. Actually, with what I've seen, they come pretty damn close. If not, they do. It's kind of crazy what they do. Can do. Especially in a charge. It's really crazy. Very, very blue. Ultramarines win most of the fights because of... well, they're... Let's see. It's not. I guess it is technically an FPS, but it's a hero type FPS. I can't remember. It's more like what's the Blizzard game? Overwatch, I believe. Or is it more like something else? I don't remember. I don't know why Ultramarines wins most of their fights because of luck. I don't know. I mean, right now Ultramarines or the Space Marine Codex is second from the bottom in terms of win rates. Gotta let this dry pretty soon so I can add that kind of second coat to it. Make sure that no area's too thick. Ooh, it looks really blotchy, but that'll be fixed in post. Have to make sure the paint is thin. Kind of struggle to get some spray paint underneath here. Let's see. There's a new one to hit. When I got shot against enemy units, that's... But they made sure you couldn't stack. Yeah, yeah, I remember seeing that under rules. Caleb, FPS with extra steps. And they put blue on blue, it's lucky. Oh, okay, I got you, boss. I got you, boss. I see, I see, I see. uh, man, I can't believe it took a while for me to think of that. Twice says battle. Oh, that's cool, actually. I've heard some people use just like a whole bunch of stuff like that just because, it is orcs after all. I need to play the new Blood Angels while I finish my Dark Angels and Ultra. Jesus. Then what you do, you combine them all together and say it's Alpha Legion. Some just forgot to change back to their original colors. Okay. Alright, that looks like shit, but it's gonna look good after it's done. Hopefully, actually. I just gotta go mentally get ready for my Iron Tuesday. Have a nice. Alright, man, take it easy, Caleb. You see, you guys see the new Terminator? Terminators for, what do you mean new Terminators? Like the Assault Terminators? MRI. What? Oh, hold on. If you play Orcs, you have to get this. Dude, it's genius. If you have a 3D printer, boss, you have to get this. God, I hope I have it though still. I hope I still have it. Oh no, I don't know if I still have it. Who had it? Oh God, what happened? Oh, I don't think it's this person. Man, that's a really cool model. I'm gonna look up a really cool model. Oh, you don't? I want you to check out this model though. It's you guys need to check out this model though. It's really cool. God dang. I wish I saved it. I don't know who did it. It is so freaking amazing. Is it spelled O-R-K? Or is it O-R-C? Here it is. Found it. Talk a lot of orc for not playing orc there. I'm gonna hold off on buying more Termies for a month. Oh, did you buy the specific Dark Angels Termies? I love these models, so if you guys want to check this out. If I was playing orc, I would get these. I'd highly suggest looking at like the full picture when you can see their legs and everything. If I was orc, I'd be running those models. Yeah, well, I mean, at least with Space Marine, you can like, I guess these guys are Blood Angels now. The blue is from the blood that the enemies they killed. It just went all over their armor, you know. Oh, that's pretty cool. How did you make it? Did you use actual Space Marine bodies, or did you use a cardboard and made a Space Marine out of it? Ah, I think these guys are almost done. He does not done. But yeah, man, dude, I saw that. I'm like, dude, that's a freaking amazing. I want those models. Can't believe I. Scrape off his feet so I can glue him down. I freaking did it to his base. I forgot to do it to his feet. Towards the top of my Hobulus wise. Yeah, actually, was it? I watched tabletop, table. I forgot what it's called. 40K in 40 minutes, and they had one dude in there that converted an entire Imperial Guard army into grots. Like all the heads were grots heads, and it was really cool. I don't know. Orcs, it's a bit much for me. I'm gonna call it the purple tide instead of the green tide. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna paint them not much further. I'll just do step one today, and then step two tomorrow. Oh, did you? Grits? Grits? No, that can't be grits. That's a food. Grots. Or did he call it grits? Hmm. Oh, salamanders? Okay. I mean, if you think so, I'm not going to argue with you there. I'm thinking bone with red tabard and capes instead of green tabards. Um, red tabards. Um, bone with red tabards and capes instead of green tabards. I mean, it's up to you. What's what you like? I mean, you can see my Ultramarines with red capes. Yeah, you can see both of them with red capes and with red private capes. You could do a test model, think. It's gonna make them run fast. They get +2 to their movement and +2 to charge. Oh, dude, is that true for like orcs that what are the red orcs? The blood moon? No. Sunblood? Can't remember what that detachment's called. I remember it being like a sun or something like that. Use blue dice to be your lucky. Hey, look, I actually do have blue dice, boss, and they roll like crap. It's me though. Like every dice I get, they roll like crap. Blue doesn't work on me. I'm sorry. We have red capes on my black Templars, of course, but that's not bone. Marines are next to them, but maybe they don't have the tie-in. Well, only the capes the tie-in. Everything else is just like different colors. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, you can what do you call it? You can try it on the model. I don't know if you have stuff to like remove it. I use LA Totally Awesome. You soak it in there and it'll remove the paint pretty good. You won't damage the model. If you have resin though, LA Totally Awesome will eat the resin because I left a 3D printed what do you call it? My hammerhead didn't have the rocket one. The what do you call those things? Anyway, it had the original railgun, but that's the only thing it came with because that was the only model you can get back in the day. The Hammerhead was with the railgun, I think. And actually, I think it did have the other one too, but it just only came with the railgun. Being death when I think they're standing on, they aren't supposed to be matched besides that. And their base coat. Um, But yeah, I 3D printed like the sky ray. That's it. I 3D printed the sky ray part, and I left it in there trying to clean it out because I didn't like the way the paint went, and it kind of the sky ray portion I printed out was like falling apart. It's gonna be like all snow or all grass or something like that. It's gonna be a lot of painting to do, but it'll be pretty straightforward and simple. Same thing with these guys. Once it all dries up, gotta do the fine painting. I should record an Orc Army showcase. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing once I get my army, my official army built. Well, official army. I mean, once I get all the models that actually play built and painted, I'm gonna run these guys for sure. Terminators, not so much anymore. They did go down in price, but they're still pretty expensive. Crackled desert thing. What in the world is that? And let's see. I'm gonna have to redo this guy. But his head is resin, so I hope it doesn't mess it up. I think if I don't do it for very long, it'll be fine. As long as I keep an eye on it. Ah. You made your boss so small, man. Well, I gotta call it right here. It's been, I gotta get up a little bit early tomorrow. Again, I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and try to stream for at least an hour to paint my models. I finally finished my Terminators. I'm very glad of that. And my 2 Apothecary and Gravis armor. I guess the next thing I need to paint is going to be these guys, but I do need to find some hands on that guy, on 2 of them actually. Although I'll say this guy looks the most badass of them all because he's throwing that knife. Chaplain and Termi army to a jump vert. Oh, dude, Termi army? Dude, it's gonna be too big. You need to. I have like a whole bunch of old Chaplain and Terminator armor, and old armor. Right, never mind. Jump Termis. So, anyways, I gotta pause right here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up the sound down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next vid.